You get a little drip coffee. A little drip coffee right there. Drip beverage. Duncan, this is a very, very stout cold brew today. I love when they do that. I
can't believe you can drink it just with nothing in it.
Nothing. Just
straight
black.
to the dome.
Welcome in. It's our daily video podcast. We are live weekdays about 1:30 Eastern time here on the Facebook and also the YouTube. You want to turn on your notifications and then you can join us live. The audio is also on demand wherever you get your podcasts.
Yes.
And the comments are rolling live. So after we do the recording of the audio version of the podcast, we're going to come back and we're going to chat with y'all. Does that sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
Let us begin now.
Put your hands up.
Friday on the Daily Letdown. Friend, you have done the heavy lifting on this week, and now it is time to reap the rewards.
That's
you get to enjoy what you've done. You've done all of that. You put all of that, all the seeds and all the fertilizer into the soil, and now the seedlings are coming up, and you can yank them out by the roots and put them in a vase.
I think people are already reaping that because I don't think anyone works the later half of the day on a Friday.
Do you notice that?
Do you notice that when you come to work on Fridays, there's a lot of parking spots.
And this is a pretty big office complex with all sorts of different businesses where WRMF is. And so there's like a dermatologist and there's doctors in here.
Yeah.
And they're piecing out.
No, they're 3 o'clock. They're at 100% already home with their first cocktail.
Because, I mean, you get like parking right up front.
Yeah, it's true. It's kind of great. VIP.
I know. And we need to move to the 4-day work week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it sounds good because it really feels like the Saturday is like the day that you get to go, get things done.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday is like one little rest day. When do you get to have the fun?
When?
I need like the big fun day.
Megan, I do need to stop you because are we plugged in on the thing?
Megan,
yeah, we have to.
Megan effed everything
No,
up.
we're just going to pause. We're just going to pause the live recording right here so we can get the technical sorted. And then if you listen to this later, this will all be edited out and it'll be seamless, right?
Yeah. How's it going now?
No, you probably have to reboot your computer. Right?
No.
I know. So guys, we're gonna I know you're all here, but Megan, who is sitting across from me, unless you want to do the entire deal on the same microphone, like sitting next to me.
You want me to? Want me to come over?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Let's do that. Let's just be cozy. And don't forget to bring our snacks. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to get rid of your sad camera, your sad cam. While Megan is coming over here, do want to say hello to y'all. Hello to Grant. Hello to Bridget. Hello to Panchita. Hello to Lily. And is Madonna here? Because they're talking about Madonna's in concert, or is that just you're just planning for the future? I like that you guys make your plans here. You just make your plans.
And
there she is.
Up close and personal.
Oh my God, this is too funny. Okay, so we are sharing the microphone. We're gonna get it in position so that we can be together. This is how we should do the daily letdown every day. So we are so excited to be able to give you a little lift, a little something going into the weekend. And the most important thing that you need to do either today or tomorrow is get clearance Easter candy because Walgreens and CVS is down below 50%.
Woo, we got it.
Walgreens was 60%. And Megan revealed something that she had never had a Cadbury egg.
Not that I remember. I think maybe when I was a child, but I do not remember what it tastes like at all. So that's why I don't know if I have or not.
And people are very polarized on Cadbury eggs, whether they like them or not.
Yeah.
I love them. Yeah. So if you could reach into the magic bag because we have enough to toast.
Oh my God.
And then there's an extra in case you just want to keep going. So these are the Cadbury Creme eggs, not the caramel, which is like a newer version.
Okay, so I think that's all I've had is the caramel one.
I think the caramel was because, as our friend Denny's from KVJ said, these can be very intense, is what he said.
Oh, now I'm nervous. What does that mean?
Okay, so I really want you to take in the experience of the Cadbury egg. So it's milk chocolate shell, and it's a pretty thick shell on the outside.
Yeah.
So you just got to bite like maybe a third off the top so you can get into the cream.
my gosh, orange.
Right, that's the yolk.
Oh.
So the cream egg has a fake egg in the middle. It's got the white cream and then the yellow cream.
It's not as liquidy as you said.
Yeah, well, it is liquidier if the fresher it is. So these are like medium freshness. They're not real loose.
Oh.
Yeah, if you get them like...
This is kind of cute.
It is. What do you think of the flavor and the texture?
I didn't try it yet.
Oh.
It's good.
It is good, right?
Yeah.
Can you describe the flavor of the cream?
Let me try just the cream.
Because we were talking about that. Right? There's no way to describe it. Like, it's not really vanilla.
It's just like sugar. You know what I mean? Like, it's like frosting.
Right.
Kind of.
That's exactly what it is.
But
So,
it's good.
Pardon sounds.
But it's kind of a lot.
And we're getting a lot of comments in there. Just a lot. Very sweet. You are right, Panchita, who comments very sweet. But it is.
I can eat the whole thing.
Are you not going to eat the whole thing?
Want it?
No. That's for yours.
Maybe I will. I need a break.
So Megan's going to take a break. We do need to check in and make sure everybody is okay because there was a 4.8 earthquake in New Jersey. So people in New York felt it as well.
Yeah. One of my best friends lives in Brooklyn, and she said she was in the laundromat. And she said everything started shaking around her. And she was like, great, I'm going to die by this building falling on top of me and while I'm folding baby clothes. So she's like, this is not the way I wanted to go out. So, yeah, but that's so scary and weird.
It's very strange, but to answer anybody's question, because Meghan thought maybe it was global warming. Definitely not. Most everything else bad that's happening with our environment and natural disasters is probably in some way, shape, or form related to climate change. But earthquakes are just the earth, man. It's just the stones
didn't know
moving
it
around the
happened up
plates.
there.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was only on the West Coast.
If you really want to freak yourself out, you can go online and search for maps of where the fault lines are.
Oh.
Because they say that that's where the earthquakes, it's where they can break loose and when the earth moves, the plates of the earth move, and it can cause some really bad things. And so if it's a fault line that hasn't had action.
It will.
Then it could be really bad. Yeah.
Danny, no. I don't want to look at that.
Well,
I
don't look
have
at
enough
that.
worries in my life.
Exactly. On to fun things. The eclipse is coming. Who's excited?
I know you are.
Who's excited? This is my last live letdown with you, my last live radio show with you until I travel to the path of totality and I return to you on Wednesday a changed person.
I was going to say, don't say it's your last. I would like you to survive this eclipse.
Now, just to make it clear, Meghan is the one who pointed out that what if people start getting squirrely and things go sideways where I'm viewing?
Right. What if? What would you do?
Well,
You don't know.
I'm useless. I'm useless in it.
This is only a few. Well, I think what is it? Twice in a lifetime now that we've been able to see this.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you don't know.
You don't know.
What's gonna go down.
You don't know. So I might not make it back for Wednesday.
I did see a lot of people are getting screwed over because of the weather or the clouds. Like they're not going to be able to see it in certain parts of the country.
Yeah, I think that's where I was trying to explain this to somebody. I'm like, if you go to where it's totality, you're still going to be in total darkness when it happens. You just won't see the ring around.
Oh, okay.
You won't see the corona of the sun.
Okay.
But you're still going to experience all of a sudden the earth in the middle of the day gets really cold and dark.
So what are you more excited about? The dark and the cold or the visual of the circle?
The dark and the cold. And the crying of the people. Because I've been promised that the people that go to these things, there is some kind of emotional experience you can't explain when you share this with other people, and a lot of people get very emotional.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to
happen. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you to be in a big ball of emotion with all these strangers.
I'm still in the process of nailing down exactly where I'm going to view it.
Yeah.
Because, the traffic is going to be bad. So you have to get to where you're going to be and then you're there because getting out of there, because it's a rural area. There's 2-lane highways is all you have. So it's you need to figure out where you're going to be and then you're going to be there for the entire time. And I'm very excited about that.
Are you planning on taking any type of footage are you planning on, or are you just wanting to be in the moment and witness it without worrying about anything?
I am going to take some footage just for your benefit. It's for
no, you
guys.
don't have to do that.
I want to get trying to get the picture of the corona or what's going on in the sky. That's useless.
For your eyeballs.
It's bad for your eyeballs, and you can't get it on your smartphone. But in terms of like whipping out my phone and just getting a little of the action, so you can experience what's going on, I'm gonna try to do that.
Okay.
I mean, if
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm suffering an emotional breakdown where I can't even use my phone. I don't know.
Is there a piece of you that thinks maybe it will be a little anticlimactic?
Yes. Yes, very much.
Where you're like, it's going to be this big emotional thing where everyone's crying, and then it's just like, oh, it's over.
Yes, I'm traveling thousands of miles for a long weekend trip, and if it is underwhelming, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be so mad. And we were also talking about the fact that I have been kind of looking at this, and this is very last minute. This is like dropping everything. I only bought the flight, yesterday or the day before?
I think, the day before yesterday.
But even yesterday, I wasn't sure I had a confirmed reservation because the airline is one called Flair, which I never heard of before.
Yes.
And it's another low-cost Spirit-like carrier, but it's a Canadian one.
For Canada, so it's better.
And Canadian people are just so wonderful and lovely.
Nice,
I just think it's going to be
I think you'll have a good experience. Yeah, I think that part will be fine.
The website and the app has been a disaster.
Really?
Though. Yeah, everything is so clunky. Even today, because it says time to check in, I click the link and it wouldn't go through. And I'm like, oh my God.
You're going to show up. What is it, Fort Lauderdale? You're going to show up in Fort Lauderdale and they're going to be like, we don't have you here as a reservation.
Well, and since it's one of those low-cost carriers, you pay for everything. And so if you don't check in on the app or on the internet ahead of time, that's $25 if you do it at the airport.
What?
Yeah. And so I'm like, listen here, Flair. Listen here. I'm going to fight you for that $25.
Oh, my God.
So, and I'm also planning on doing something. I'm not normally somebody, especially with flying, because it's like, oh, my God, people get arrested if they do anything that's out of what they're supposed to do. And so I'm a follow the rules person as it pertains to, going through security and taking my seat and all that stuff. But since you have to pay $50 per flight for a carry-on, I'm going to try to get the biggest bag I can. Well, it's going to be a carry-on. I'm going to bring a carry-on, but I'm not going to pay for a carry-on.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to just sneak it in as a carry-on. But I want it.
How are you going to do that?
Well, but how do they flag you as somebody who can't bring on a carry-on?
That's a good question.
They don't. It's not like they sticker you.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to try to walk on with my carry-on and put it in and not pay.
See what happens.
And then see what happens.
But then what if...
then I'll have to pay.
Yeah, then they'll just take it and check it for you, and then you'll have to pay.
Right.
So, it's not...
And it may hold up everybody else getting on. So
everyone has to deplane now. This guy thought he could bring a big bag.
Guys, we always want to give you something to celebrate because every day is a holiday here with Danny and Meghan on our daily letdown. And today it is National Self-Care Day.
Yes, it is.
Did you do anything for self-care today?
I watched this new show on Bravo called The Valley. It's a Vanderpump Rules spinoff. That to me is self-care.
So it's self-care because you're de-stressing by
I'm enjoying it.
Committing to leisure.
Yeah, and it's a train wreck, and it's so fun.
Because leisure and play is important. That is self-care.
So that's a part of self-care, in my opinion, is laying down and watching a show.
So does it make you feel bad that I meditated today? Like real meditate?
Good for you.
Yes, I did.
That's so hard.
I'm not bragging.
It's so hard to do. I've tried. I'm really bad at it because I'm thinking of the whole point is so that you're in the moment and present, and I'm like, well, I have to do this after this. I have to do this. I'm thinking of all the things I have to do next. So it's really hard to meditate.
I enjoy it.
Good.
I just dropped right into it.
With guided or
with a mantra? No guide. Sometimes I'll put on a little soft music, but never guided anymore.
So
I used
what do
to.
you what are you thinking about something when you're meditating?
Ramash mash mush mush. No, you need to have a mantra.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Well, I mean that's helpful if you just repeat the same thing over and over again.
Okay.
You can repeat anything.
Okay. Okay.
You say, I love life and life loves me. And say that over and over again. That's one of the ones. That's the one I fall asleep to.
That's cute.
I do. That's how I fall asleep every night, is repeating that mantra. I love life and life loves me.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I know. And on that dorky note, we're going to tag out of today's Daily Letdown, and we're going to join you on the live show. We do it every weekday, 2 to 6 on 97.9 WRMF. We love you guys so much.
Guys.
And hey, if you joined in the middle of this, Meghan's computer had a computer. There's so many workarounds here, and if Meghan doesn't plug something in,
it was my fault.
and then we would have had to start over, and then we would have lost all of you guys. And so on the fly, we just decided we're just going to share a microphone.
Were close to each other.
Yeah, we're just going to do it that way. So that if you started watching in the middle, they're like, what the hell is this that we're watching here?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It was my fault, so I apologize to you guys, but we made it work.
We made it work. And confirmed. Madonna's concert is this weekend
in Miami.
And if you're going this weekend, do you want it to be super late? That's the way Madonna rolls.
Oh, because she shows up late?
Yeah, like 10:30, 11 is when the concert starts.
Oh.
And that's just the way it is.
That's horrible.
And then,
she would want to get in and get out. She wants to postpone it, I guess. I don't understand.
You know, we started this with Meghan trying her first ever Cadbury cream egg, which she can't finish. She can't finish it.
It is really sweet, though. It's kind of a lot, right?
It is a lot. I agree with that.
The chocolate part is good, but I don't know if I like the middle part.
Did you remember KVJ? They drank an entire cup of hot dog water, and on the afternoon show, we can't finish in a Cadbury cream egg. That's really the difference between the two. The things that they do, and in the afternoon, we can't finish one candy.
I'm such a wuss.
Ileana had family in New York when the earthquake happened. I think it's scary if you're inside. The last big earthquake, there was a big earthquake. I mean, ish. Not like California big, but it was like 5-something in Virginia. And I was outside, felt nothing, but I was next to a restaurant, and people came running out of the restaurant screaming bloody murder because, their plates shook and stuff like that. So they ran outside. It was ridiculous.
You're like, you guys are overreacting.
Michigan Mike confirming the plate tectonics don't care about the weather.
Okay. That's good.
Don't do it, Meghan. You'll lose also.
I don't know what that's about, but I'm sure. I don't doubt it.
Toph, the audio. Everybody else, the audio was on, right? Right? Boy, that would be something.
Some people said audio good, so.
Audio good. Okay, good. Good, because we've had those problems too, so.
I would love to blame it on this place, but at this time it was totally my fault.
And since I'm going to the earthquake, I'm going to the earthquake.
I was like,
I am really, because that's where I'm watching the. Can you imagine if during the eclipse there's an aftershock? Oh God, I'm just gonna expect the alien craft to come down and take us all up if that happened. I mean, it could, because there's going to be aftershocks for days, so there could be like a big aftershock during. Oh my God.
Don't worry about it. Flair will get your back.
Oh, buddy. And then, we're talking about like me trying to sneak a carry-on. I mean, I have a backpack, but it's just not big enough.
Well,
I'd have to buy a
Don't
duffel
you need,
bag.
You're only going for 2 days.
It is freezing cold there.
Oh.
I showed Meghan a picture. They had almost a foot of snow there yesterday.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So I
don't think about it being cold anyway.
I don't
It's so
either.
hot here.
That's ridiculous.
Self-care beverages count, yes.
Oh, this is great, Grant. He said they can't charge you for bringing medical equipment, so throw some catheters in the bag. Yes, that's a pro tip.
That's funny.
Oh, God. Self-care beverages. It's self-care day. Self-care beverages definitely count. Definitely. So. Yeah, I know. I'm going to try to make my carry-on like the same, so that it can fit under the seat if I have to put it under the seat.
Right.
But it'll just be less comfortable. So I'm going to try to sneak it in. I don't know.
I think you do it.
I don't know. All right, guys, we're going to go to the live show. We appreciate you checking in for Friday, and Meghan will be back Monday.
I will.
And we'll reconvene in this forum on Wednesday.
Yes.
All right. See you then. Bye.
See you guys.
Bye.